All right. So in this book, you will find the Master Protection Ritual. The Master Protection Ritual. The book is full of different protection rituals all throughout it. But the master protection ritual is what's supposed to be like the most prominent. It's supposed to be that's the ritual that they say if you got the master protection, then most likely you won't need to use any of the other protection rituals in the book. But you may. But the master protection ritual, they got other specific rituals in the book that's for different kinds of protection. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be protection from when I'm traveling, protection for my job, protection for my home, protection from people slandering my name, protection. I mean, it's all different. You never know what you need protected from. So it's all throughout the book. But anyway, the master protection ritual. And before you can start with the master protection ritual, you first got to start with the sword banishing. What the sword banishing ritual is, it's going to get you connected with these four angels who you're going to call on daily. You know what I'm saying? You're going to call these four names daily as you're doing this sword banishing. For the best results, the best protection, the author says that you should sword banish when you wake up in the morning, before you when you're going to sleep at night, and right before you do any magical work. All right. Me personally, I don't do it that much, but I do banish like once a day. I do it probably like once a day, and I feel like that makes me feel pretty good. It makes me feel better than not doing it. Yeah, it makes me feel better than not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it also makes me feel like better than feeling like I just have to always do it. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I have a worry, then I need to banish and try to, because what the sword banishing is essentially doing is just is clearing the space from around you. It's clearing your space, right? So you ain't got to worry about no supernatural, no, you know what I'm saying, no entities leeching off you, laying in the woodworks and shit. Like, it kind of just coming to clear your space, you know what I'm saying, of negative energy and shit, and anything that you don't want around you, right? So that's where you start, and then you move on to the master protection ritual. The master protection ritual is a 33-day ritual. It takes 33 days, 33 consecutive days to complete the ritual. Essentially, what the ritual is getting the commitment from a group of 12 spirits to give you protection, for lack of proper terms. So, the group of 12 spirits, which can be likened to the zodiac, right? The 12 signs of Jesus, got the 12 disciples. So, this version of these 12 spirits that can be linked to the planets and shit, you're using, that's why I should so. So, it's a talisman. It's a talisman in there. So, that talisman, it shows you how to ignite that talisman in the book. And what that talisman does is it gives you a gateway to connect to those spirits, right? To connect to those 12 spirits who you are calling on, those 12 spirits who you are calling on for their service in protecting you and your loved ones. So, you ignite that talisman, And when you step to these spirits, we talking. It don't matter. You talking about angels, genius spirits, whatever we talking about, right? When you step into these spirits, it says this in the book also. But like, we not praying to them. You not praying to them. You not begging and pleading for shit to them. You know what I'm saying? You're not calling. You're not calling anybody in to rule over you. That's not what we doing. You step into them. The idea is for you to step into your role as master, as chief and commander, the boss, the manager, the director. You know what I'm saying? Like the role, the idea is for you to step into your godhood. You know what I'm saying? Like not the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Like the idea isn't to be calling on something to come for you to be you calling for energy to be service of you. You know what I'm saying? So the talisman opens that gateway and gives you the authority to be able to link with these spirits and to get them to commit to your protection. All right. How the ritual goes is moving forward. Next part of the ritual, as you move forward with the ritual, then it's going to have the 12 names. 12 names of these spirits who you connecting with. And it also, just think of the zodiac, right? You know what I'm saying? So each sign has its own like individuality to it. You know what I'm saying? Each sign has its own uniqueness. Each sign has its own unique energy. You know what I'm saying? Like has its own personality, serves its own. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same as this. Like, like the first name is Haven, right? So if I'm performing the ritual when I call out to Haven, I'll be like Haven. The next line it gives the title of the spirit, right? Haven, genius of dignity. Grant me the power of the magus. Feel me? So when I say grant me the power of the magus, you hear how I said we're not begging and pleading, but what we're doing is we politely commanding. We're not being jerks and cocky and making a mockery out of anything either. You know what I'm saying? We've been respectful. We stepping respectful with confidence and politely commanding. You feel me? Like think of it. It puts you in the mind frame like if you was at work, you the boss. You know what I'm saying? And you got employees here, like how you would talk, how a boss should talk to his employees. You know what I'm saying? Like you should talk to your employees with respect, with like you a peer. You know what I'm saying? And same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing that you gotta overthink or no shit, but just like, but that's an important part though. Like when you start to step to spirits and shit, like, stop with the. You don't need to be stepping and begging and praying for everything. Like man, shit, bro, you don't know who the fuck is coming to rule over you if you let them. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine who's ruling shit now, because what I feel like from doing this, from going through and doing that ritual, another thing, what I feel like is that a lot of it, when we talk to these spirits, because check it out. When you calling them, look at the type of things that you said. You said like Haven, grant me the power of the Magus, right? Bogglers, grant me the power to express my will. High be, let the force of my will overcome all terrors. Grant me clear sight on the path to victory. Grant me harmony. Grant me power over my own domain. Grant me the power to see beauty. Grant me peace. Grant me the power to create my own immortality. Grant me the power to see through all deception. Grant me the power to express my will through magic. Grant me the power to protect myself. Alright, so I went down through that, but instead I wasn't going to really try to spend the time to call out each spirit name and shit like that. But those are the powers that you're going to be politely commanding to be granted in the book. You know what I'm saying? And when it really comes down to it, it's really like power that we supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we'd have been mind fucked so bad for so long. I mean, we didn't gave our power out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't forfeit all our power to everything outside of us. You know what I'm saying? So when I started reading this shit and you step into these spirits and shit, and for me it just started to feel like I'm just calling my power back. You know what I'm saying? Like I need this back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, grant me that power. I need that back. I need that back. You know what I'm saying? Just like I don't know, shit. You just it's taking back your power. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the I said 33-day, man. The master protection ritual definitely worth it. It may uh another thing is understand, man, with these we calling on angels and other mighty spirits and shit, right? Like these is really like high frequency energy. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about high frequency energy. You know what I'm saying? Like the idea is if you're gonna surround yourself with these high frequencies, understand that this is also it light it we shine bright ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Because our frequencies like we surrounded ourselves by these light frequencies, you know what I'm saying? Like this energy, you know what I'm saying? As a result, it makes us shine brighter. You know what I'm saying? And the brighter you shine, it's not like only good motherfuckers can see you. You know what I'm saying? Like that enables unwanted attention. You know what I'm saying? We're going to attract unwanted attention as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Because more motherfuckers can see you because you shining a lot brighter. You know what I'm saying? So just know that like you will attract some unwanted attention too. Like, you know what I'm saying? On an astral level or whatever, a spiritual level. Like, yeah, I mean, the brighter you shine, said more motherfuckers can see your light. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip part, you got the protection locked in. You know what I'm saying? So that's key. I mean, you that's why the whole part is to be protected. You know what I'm saying? Like it's to be protected. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, I think I've about said what I had to say. I feel like the results. I feel like the results from the ritual, the master protection ritual. I mean, shit, man, I ain't shit. I feel protected. You know what I'm saying? More than before. I first I first felt like I needed to ramp up some spiritual protection because there's so many nights that just laying around and shit, and like I always been sensitive to that world anyway, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying, like be laying around so many nights and just paranoid. I don't know, just feeling vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let me ramp up my protection. You know what I'm saying? Or ramp up my confidence. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, I have you. I mean, you might. Well, that's another video. So, all right, so I think I'm gonna wrap that shit. I done said everything I had to say about it.